Hi guys. I was getting ready to go to bed. Um, and then WWE, they're at it again. They have released a number of stars. This is breaking news. This is within the last 15-20 minutes, and they're at it again. They've done what they do so well recently. WWE, they released a number of talent. I believe at the minute, at least over 10 WWE wrestlers have been released from their contracts. A number of NXT wrestlers have too have been released from their contracts. I'm, sh- I mean, at this point, I'm not. I was going to say I'm shocked, but at this point, no, I'm not even shocked because this has happened numerous times now. It happened a lot last year, happened earlier this year with Samoa Joe, Bray Wyatt, numerous of this Braun Strowman. It's just, and here we are again. They're at it. They're at it again. And bloody hell, man! So, and there's some big ones here. So the big ones is Nia Jax. Nia Jax has been released. That's bloody hell. I mean, she's been with the company for a long time. I think since 2015, 2016. She's been on the main roster for many years now. She's been Raw Women's Champion, Tag Team Champion. I just can't believe that she's gone. Nia Jax, Karrion Kross is gone. That's a massive shame, but given the way how he was booked the minute he came up to the main roster, it's not a massive shock really, is it? Karrion Kross, it's just a huge shame. He had so much potential. He was just this absolute dominant heel on NXT. So much potential. Comes up to the main roster. He loses to Jeff Hardy. Then he lost the NXT title to Samoa Joe back in NXT, and then he just wears this stupid strap. He has this face mask on the ring, and it just nah. It was doomed to fail, and yeah, he was just getting no reactions on Raw, and now he's been released. The same goes for Scarlett, I believe. She's been released. His very obviously they're married in real life, but they were so well together in NXT. But she's been released as well. Grand Metallica's gone. Lindsay Dorado was gone. Two very talented cruiserweights right there. Never really got a chance, sadly. So the Lucha House Party's all but gone now, aren't they? Eva Marie has gone. That's not a massive loss, really, is it? But no one really liked Eva Marie. But why was she even? What did she do apart from that nothing match at SummerSlam with Alexa Bliss? That's not huge. Brianna Brandy, aka B-Fab, has gone, who made her main roster debut with a Hit Row. She's gone. I don't get that. I thought she was like a big upcoming star for the future. Nope, she's gone. Poor Brianna Brandy. I've been following her for a while on Instagram. I've watched all her development on NXT, and I was so happy for her to be on the main roster. And Hit Row have only been on the main roster for 3 weeks, and she's gone. So yeah, poor Hit Row. It's obviously I know they still have the three other guys, but bloody hell. And Harry Smith, I don't know who he is. But the big one from the main roster, Keith Lee. Oh man, Keith Lee's been released. Ugh, fucking hell, man. That's a very bitter pill to swallow because I really, really liked Keith Lee. He was probably one of my top 5 wrestlers in the company ever since I saw what he could do in NXT, set like the last 2-3 years. He's been released. But yeah, the minute he came up to the main roster, I just figured it wasn't going to work out, was it? I know he had that big win over Randy Orton at Payback last year, and we all thought, okay, that's a sign they're really into him. And according to backstage rumors, that Vince was really high on him. Like he's this big athletic guy. Vince is going to love him. And then nothing happened. He just kind of floated around in the mid card for a little bit. But obviously on NXT, he was an absolute beast. He was an NXT champion, NXT North American champion. At the same time, the double belts, that whole thing. He had some great matches. The Dominic Dijakovic, Johnny Gargano. And I really liked him. I thought he's destined for greatness on the main roster. He had that really cool thing, didn't he, with Roman Reigns at Survivor Series 2 years ago, when they shook hands and all that. But no. So yeah, he was called up to the main roster in August of 2020. Pinfall victory over Randy Orton at Payback, which was huge. Then at Elimination Chamber earlier this year, he was going to go up against Riddle and Bobby Lashley, but then he was pulled from the match. And then, unfortunately, Keith Lee was out of action for 5 months due to a heart heart problems. He had heart inflammation, so that's very serious. Apparently, he also caught COVID as well, poor guy. So he was out injured for months, and he recently came back, and they renamed him Burkat Lee. He beat Akira Tozawa. Then he had one more match on Raw where he just squashed Cedric Alexander. That was last week or the week before, and that's it. That's it. Now Keith Lee's gone. Oh. This company makes it really hard to be a fan sometimes because this. It hasn't been. I'm just so disappointed. I'm not going to have a rant, don't worry, but poor Keith Lee, he deserved so much better. How many times have I said that over the years? This guy deserved better. That guy deserved better. Keith Lee, Karrion Kross, and the rest, they're all just the latest in a very long line of talent that WWE just do not use correctly, do not understand correctly. They ruin with stupid gimmicks, stupid name changes, costume changes, theme music changes. They shove them in the mid-card and they get forgotten about in the shuffle when these guys were superstars in the making on NXT and in the independent scene. It's so frustrating, man, and I feel for Keith Lee. Apparently Mia Yim's gone as well, which is a shame because they were married in real life, and I liked Mia Yim, but poor Keith Lee, he deserved better, man, and I really hope if he's going to go to AEW or back on the independent scene, best of luck to him, and he can become a big star in that again, but he deserves so much better, man. I really wanted to see Keith Lee get pushed next year, and that's not going to happen now. On to NXT talents. Like I said, Scarlett. Oney Lorcan's gone. That's sad. I quite liked Oney Lorcan. Ember Moon has been released. That's a shame. I really liked Ember Moon. Even though she's kind of been lost in the shuffle last year or two, but she was NXT Women's Champion, wasn't she? Was it Shotzi Blackheart? I can't remember. Yeah, she's gone. So that's sad to see. I like Ember Moon. Trey Baxter, Jessie Kamei, Jet Rama, Zayda Ramia, and Katrina Cortez. I don't know who they are. Sorry. So yeah, it's very frustrating, guys. Very frustrating and disappointing. But you know what? This is what WWE have been doing the last year and a half, 2 years now, with these stupid releases, and there hasn't been a reason released. Maybe there hasn't been a reason why. Maybe they realised we're not going to use them. We're not going to. It's just they're just a waste of a contract. It's a waste of money. So Vince and what's he called? Tony Khan. What was he called? Sorry, Nick Khan. Not Tony Khan. Tony Khan's AEW. Nick Khan. Apparently he's been a big part of these releases with Vince. Obviously he's like the chief financial officer in WWE. He probably doesn't know a thing about professional wrestling. He just looks at a bunch of numbers on spreadsheets and goes, he can go, and he can save all this money, Vince. And Vince is like, sure, why not? They're gone. Get them released. It's yeah, guys. I'm disappointed is an understatement, especially with Keith Lee. Oh, I'm so disappointed with what Keith Lee, Burkat Lee. Oh my God. So what are your thoughts, guys? Comment below. Let me know. Are you as disappointed as I am? This company, man. This company. Oh, man. So yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys. Hope you're all well. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye, guys.